Hey builders, it's Corey. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Jason over at Blue Ox Model Shop asked the question, what does your build space look like? So today, I'm going to give you a look around. And we have a mail call, so stick around. Before I get started, I want to say a big thank you to all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. I started this channel to share my love of building models and telling stories through dioramas, and I couldn't even imagine 100 people watching me, let alone, 650 last time I looked, and I can't thank you enough. So if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see what's in this box.
All right, let's see what this is. Hopefully, it's what I think it is. And it is. So this is, I ordered this a while back. This is what I'm going to be building for the 80th anniversary D-Day group build. I'm going to be building these as Canadian soldiers. They wear very similar uniforms. And it seems like the Canadians are very underrepresented in movies and in history in general. So I'm going to be making these into Canadian troops landing on D-Day on Juno Beach. So I'll make an official announcement later, but yeah, that's what this kit is. So that'll be a diorama that'll be coming up. Let's go to our tour.
I'm going to start off with my shop card collection. These shop cards represent the community and remind me of all the friends I've made along the way. If you don't see your shop card on the wall and would like to trade shop cards with me, email me at dreambigbuildsmall@gmail.com. I've only got a couple left of my old cards. I will be making some new ones, so you can still send me an email and I will get you one out as soon as I can. Here's my stash. Most of these military kits will be going into a diorama I have planned for the future. And next I've got my cartoon kits and my kits from shows. I've got the AMT diorama accessory kits. Moving on to my cars, most of them are either from Hobby Lobby or Ollie's. So no rare kits, but most of them should be pretty fun to build. And then the next shelf down is where I store my dioramas. This was my first diorama. I built this way back in 2020. I don't really have much footage of it since I didn't have a channel at the time. This is the 67 Chevelle Pro Street that I built for NYS Modeling's Pro Street group build. That's pretty much what started my channel. This was my first attempt at doing a military piece. I had a lot of fun building it, and that inspired me to try another military diorama. And this last one is my Godzilla for Colonel Reb and Papa Dan's 2022 Deformed Cartoon Group build. That was a lot of fun. Moving on to my bench, I have my primers, all my craft paints. I've got my pre-diluted air paints, my wet palette I made in a video a little while back, extra papers for the wet palette, sanding sticks, drill bits, putty. This is my marking and pinching area. I've got pliers and tweezers. My decal section, got the little cups and my details, all my clamps, my different kinds of tape. And then this is kind of my cutting section. I've got my scissors, my nippers, a couple different knives. Got my panel liner, some small clippers for close-up stuff. And then moving to the left here, I've got all my acrylic paints, a mixture of Army Painter, Vallejo, Reaper, and then I use Citadel washes because I really like those a lot. These are all my paintbrushes and all the stuff I use to do terrain as far as making bushes and things like that. And then this is my filming setup. I use a Logitech camera, and then I use just some $20 lights from Home Depot. And these bulbs. They have adjustable color temperature and a CRI of 90, which gives you super accurate color rendition. And then I can position these anywhere I want. And then my camera, I can move around to film. And then I'll quick do the RC stuff. That's a sawback, a couple old cars from when I used to do comps about 7-8 years ago. All my RC tools. That one's a 124 scale RC 4-wheel drive Trailfinder 2. Controllers, and my chargers and batteries, and my Snap-on clock. Thank you, Dale, for that. I was really appreciative when he sent me that. Programmer, that trophy's from K&K. They used to do a pretty awesome competition, so they don't do it anymore, but it was definitely a cool place to be back in the day. And that's my only die-cast collectible I own. My nut drivers, hex drivers, normal RC car tools, shock oils, shocks, some electronics, miscellaneous stuff to fix them, gears, more gears in there, and then normal tools, greases, all RC stuff. That's my pit box. That's my sticker collector for all the different comps I went to. King of Gurus, and some of the sponsors I used to have. Got you moved. Got my marking tools, cutting tools, pliers that are too big to fit in the big rack, my saws and files, if I want to shape and cut things, measure stuff. Got my tapes and glues in this one. Lay down just a little bit more. Got more niche tools. Got my easy cuts for doing strips of balsa, things like that. Got my tire tool so I can do flat tires. Leather punch always comes in handy. I bought these for texture tools for foam. They don't work very good on foam. They work amazing on clay. I got bricks and then cobblestone. Boxes of people parts for doing dioramas and things like that. And this is my collection of spare parts. Not very many yet, but I'll get collection build up as I build kits, and that'll grow. And then these are my grandson's Hot Wheel cars. That's what he plays with when he hangs out with Pawpaw. Keeps them out of my model kits. And then this bottom one is my electronics, as far as electrical stuff is like lights and LEDs, switches, my homemade static grass applicator, and then this is my Harbor Freight Dremel. Down here is my paper cutter, my Proxxon. The Proxxon is the snap-on of the foam cutters. I love this thing. It's amazing. It's not cheap, but it works great. Rotate to the right. My flatwoods. Plastic, miscellaneous little pieces of plastic and stuff. Got my wood. Always comes in handy, especially when I'm building stuff. Got metal. My favorite thing, my jar of rust. Vinegar with steel wool in it. Makes a great rusting powder. And different kinds of wire and stuff for making things. My screen. This is actually the screen I use to make my grass applicator. And then this is all my terrain stuff. My fake grass for Hot Wheels. Sand, clay. My terrain paste I use. And then spackle. That's what I use for filling in my brickwork, like on the military diorama above. And to the right. Here's my styrene. Being a scratch builder, I go through a lot of styrene. And then this one, actually my Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I build all my own terrain for that. Buildings, movable tops, brick walls, towers, all kinds of stuff. And then miniatures I've painted. Sword got kind of beat up in the box, but that one and these one, a couple of my first ones I've painted. And I'm pretty happy with those. But I have a lot of hobbies. Crafting kind of goes with all of them, no matter what I'm doing. And then got my spray paint, and then my strip wood to the right here. Current projects. The weather's getting better, so I'll be working on the Street Machine group build again. I know it's past the date, but I want to make sure it's right. And since I spray paint, I definitely have to do it outside. And rain doesn't help much. But I'm pretty excited to get that working on that again. Hopefully I can get that finished. And then the barn find diorama I've been working on the channel. So I think everybody's seen that at least once or twice. I was working on a door for it the other day. I don't have a video on that yet, but yeah, that's pretty much my hobby space. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel further, I have an Amazon wish list linked in the description below. It has kits I'm interested in building and tools that will help me improve the channel. So thank you very much, and until next time, dream big, build small.